guys, that is an awesome pay-per-view. What an Extreme Rules pay-per-view, and I'm still blown away by it, but still, I was about to go to Extreme Rules, but I realized that I forgot to buy the tickets. But please don't ask questions why I didn't do it. But also another thing I wanted to say is that for those of you who have seen the news or heard it from somebody, from your relatives or your friends, that Mars is going to be coming around tonight. And it's really awesome. Like, I want to know what Mars is like during the night sky. And also, I really want to see it. But anyways, I have your results for Extreme Rules 2016. And I hope you guys enjoy Extreme Rules. We want to start things off with the kickoff, which is the Dudley Boys kicked off the pay-per-view. But they noticed ECW, and there's something they want to say was they want to leave Newark, and that was until Big Cass got involved. Awesome. And Big Cass went on to attack the Dudley Boys, but in accident, Bubba Ray was about to go for a clothesline on Big Cass, but he went for Devon accidental, and then went for a big boot to Bubba Ray and went for the side slam on Devon, and noticed that they were swapped. And then we start things off with a no disqualification match between Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin, and it was like kind of an A-OK match. But that was until Dolph Ziggler was about to go for a super kick to Baron Corbin, but Baron Corbin ducks down, went for a devastating low blow to Dolph Ziggler, and went for the end of days to Dolph Ziggler to pick up the win and ends the kickoff for Extreme Rules. And then the real kickoff of Extreme Rules is the tag team tornado match between the Usos versus the Club, also known as Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. An awesome match, and Luke Gallows grabs the bell, which the timekeeper uses to ring the bell in the match at the beginning and the end of the match, and he was about to use it on one of the Usos, but that was until went for a super kick on Gallows, about to go for a super fly splash, but Gallows rolls out of the way, and Carl Anderson comes out, and they went for a tag team finisher and went for the win, to pick up the win, to kick off at Extreme Rules just like that. And then we have the United States Championship match between Kalisto and Rusev. I never actually liked Rusev, but even though that Kalisto has a bad back, and you saw what happened Monday night, it was devastating. And even though that Rusev wanted to win, and even though that Kalisto down and out, even though that he has a bad back, but Rusev went for the accolade and made Kalisto tap out to win the United States Championship, and now he's a two-time United States Championship. And then we have the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship match. Awesome match between The Miz, KO, Sami Zayn, and Cesaro. Awesome match though, and that was funny, like at the beginning of the match, Sami Zayn went for a haluva kick to KO, and then Cesaro went for an uppercut to The Miz, and now they fight off. Awesome match between, like, it was awesome with uppercuts, clotheslines, kickouts, Cesaro swing, awesome. But that was until the end of the match. What was it? Cesaro got haluva kicked by Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn was about to pin Cesaro, but KO moved Sami Zayn out of the way, and Sami Zayn focused on KO. That was until The Miz crawls like on Cesaro, pins Cesaro, retained the Intercontinental Championship, even though I was right. But I just guessed it, but also you should check my predictions video. And then we have the Tag Team Championship match, The New Day versus the Vaudevillains. Awesome match. Kofi Kingston got involved. Xavier Woods went for the Shining Wizard to pick up the win and retain the tag team titles. And it was funny because before the match, Big E had 2 gardening hose with him, because even though that Newark is called the Garden City, but the 2 garden hose that Big E got were Simon Gotch and Eddie English, setting up as an example for them. And then we have the Asylum match. I was blown away by it. It was an awesome match. I was so excited to see that match. Like, my stomach wasn't turning at all. And awesome match with weapons, stray jacket, fire extinguisher, kendo stick, nunchucks, and a mop, a bucket. The potty plant wasn't even used. But that was until the end of the match. Dean Ambrose grabs a bucket, and I realized that Dean Ambrose has something in the bucket. It was a bag, but not just ordinary bag. A bag full of thumbtacks. It was awesome. You know, some people in WWF uses thumbtacks to use it on people. And what happened, like at the end, Chris Jericho was about to go for a code breaker on Dean Ambrose for the second time. Dean Ambrose kicked out of the code breaker. And Dean Ambrose throws Jericho into his thumbtacks. His back did and his elbow did. He was bleeding from his elbow, and I was like, oh my god. And then Dean Ambrose went for Dirty Deeds to Dean Ambrose, picks up the win. Awesome match, just like all that shit that's happening at Extreme Rules. And then we have the submission match for the WWE Women's Championship between Natalya and Charlotte. I didn't get to see the rest because of problems with my Xbox, because it keeps pausing all the time. Don't know why. But Dana Brooke got involved, and Natalya was tapped to the figure 8 by Charlotte, and Charlotte retains the WWE Women's Championship. Dang you, Dana Brooke. And then we have the Extreme Rules match between Roman Reigns and AJ Styles. Awesome match. And it was awesome between powerbombs to the announce table, like both of them. And there was chairs, like everyone was all over the place. And that was until the Bullet Club got involved and attacked Roman Reigns. The Usos got involved and saved Roman Reigns. And AJ Styles went for a Styles Clash, but Roman Reigns kicked out. He went for a Styles Clash through a chair, but Roman Reigns still kicks out. Sorry, I was sweating, even though AJ Styles could have won. But AJ Styles went for the phenomenal forearm, but he was about to go for it. But Roman Reigns hit AJ Styles with a spear midair, picks up the win to retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Awesome. And what happens at the end of Extreme Rules? And I knew it was somebody. I knew that somebody was going to make his return to Extreme Rules. I knew it was somebody. It's Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins got involved. Actually, Seth Rollins made his return, went for a pedigree to Roman Reigns, and he is here to reclaim the WWE World Heavyweight Championship that he never lost. That was until he won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship since last year at WrestleMania, from the day that he got injured from his ACL, MCL, meniscus, and he had to vacate the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But Seth Rollins is here to reclaim the championship he never lost. Could be a good way or a bad way to kick off the end of Extreme Rules, but still, that was an awesome pay-per-view. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you like it. If you do, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Also, subscribe for my Monday Night Raw SmackDown reactions. I will see you all tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw. Bye!